What's up YouTube, this is Dragon, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to create a Pokemon from scratch. Now with this method you can easily create any Pokemon that you want, and it really doesn't take that long of time at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from the very beginning, from getting the Powersave device itself to creating the actual Pokemon. So the very first thing that you're going to really need to do is to buy the Powersave, and you can find them on Amazon for about $17.95, and the link is in the description. So that's all that you'll need in order to get the Powersave device. And from there, when you get the Powersave, this is the site that they're going to direct you to, and this is the site in which they have the drivers. So all you do is go here to the Powersaves 3DS software and you download it. And once you download it, it'll be a driver, and then the driver will install on your computer. And since I installed the driver already, which gave me this application right here, I don't have to download it or install it. So there's also this device that you see here which comes with it, and it also comes with the USB, so you don't have to worry about having to have your own USB or anything. Everything comes intact and ready to go as soon as you get it straight out the box. So now from this point, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the items in the specific spot that you want them to be. Now for Powersaves, it's usually everything in the first slot, right? So for instance, in the first slot, slot 1 for the item section, I have a guard special, right? And for the slot 2, I have a dire hit. But we're going to focus on the guard special because this is in the slot 1, and that's going to be very important, and you're going to understand why after I go a little bit further into the tutorial. So from here, I'm just going to turn off my game, okay, because you know that the guard special was in the slot 1. Okay, now I'm going to take my game out and I'm going to put it into the cartridge dongle thing that you see on your right hand side right here. Okay, and all I'm doing is taking my cartridge and just inserting it. That's all. Now as soon as I insert it, it detects that I have Pokemon Omega Ruby, and what I'm going to do now is just go straight to the code section. See, it detected Pokemon Omega Ruby, and now here is where things get really cool. So now I'm going to go to the tool item codes, sorry, and I'm going to go to the slot 1 item modifier, and it's going to be times 999, and you're going to see that that's a very important thing later. So I'm going to click on that, and now I'm going to click on Master Ball. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now, what you don't know right now, but for what's going to be later, is that when you want to acquire a specific Pokemon, you're going to have to subtract the Master Balls relative to the position in which they are in the National Dex, so that when you get the Mystery Gift Pokemon, the Pokemon's National Dex number will match, and you'll acquire the Pokemon that you want. But we're going to get to that very soon. So now I'm going to click Apply, because it's going to modify my first item that I have in my first section, and that's all that I want, and it's going to apply 999 Master Balls in my first section. So that's reading the cartridge, uploading my save file from the cartridge itself, sending it to their servers. Now I'm downloading the save that's being edited, and then it also wrote it on my cartridge. And what's beautiful is that it automatically backs up your save, so if anything happens, you don't have to worry. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my my cartridge out, and I'm going to put it back in my game. Okay, now I'm going to go back into Pokemon Omega Ruby. And what we should see is that the first item in the guard special should have transformed into 999 Master Balls, as we can see here. So now we have the 999 Master Balls, but sure, that may be a good thing, but that's not really what we're interested in. What we're interested in is acquiring the Pokemon that we want. So for instance, let's say I want a Thunderous, right? So what I'm going to do, I have Thunderous out here already, and Thunderous is 641 in the national dex. So if I want to get a Thunderous, I'm going to have 641 Master Balls in that item section. So I have 999 Master Balls already, so I'm going to subtract 641 from that, and that means I have to discard 358 Master Balls in order to get that particular amount that I want. So yes, this way. Let me see if I go up. And yep, okay. Now this may take a bit of a while, but it's definitely much shorter of a time than, you know, going and acquiring a Pokemon and doing all types of other things. Like, I'm already almost at 358, so I mean, this is a much faster method. So that's what's so good about the Powersaves. It's a much faster method, and it's very efficient. Okay, so that's 358 Master Balls that I threw away, and now from here I'm just going to save my game. Okay, I'm going to save my game, and now from here I'm going to just go back out and close my game. Alright, and I'm going to take my cartridge again and put it back inside of the dongle. Okay, now we're going to go back to codes. Alright, and now what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to go into the Wonder Card Slot 1 codes section. Okay, now what I'm going to do afterwards is go to Fake Wonder Cards. Now what this does, it sends me to the directory of Wonder Card Pokemon Modifier. Spawn any Pokemon, check instructions. Now, it's pretty much exactly what I just said. Use the code Master Ball times 999 in slot 1, go in-game, discard items so the amount equals the national dex ID of the wanted Pokemon, save and apply this code. Now, I can also do that and acquire a shiny Pokemon. Spawn any Pokemon shiny. Personally, I just don't want a shiny Pokemon, so I'm not going to apply that. So I'm going to just click that, and now that we have all the Master Balls in the particular amount that we want, it's going to do the uploading and the downloading of the save file, and it's going to write it on our cartridge, and with that, it is now done. And of course, little things like, while it's writing something on the cartridge, don't remove the cartridge. I'm sure you guys know that because, well, you know, come on, we're Pokemon players here. We know about not removing cartridges when we're not supposed to. It's almost like an unspoken rule. Like, you don't do anything crazy like that. So now what we're going to see is there's going to be a woman, the mystery gift woman, and she's going to give us the Pokemon that we want. And of course, she's going to be in the Pokemon Center. And there she is. So now, good evening, you must be Dragon. I have got a mystery gift here with your name on it. Here you are. You've received Tornadus. We'll look forward to serving you again. Okay, so Pokemon. And summary. Now what I most likely did, I most likely accidentally discarded the incorrect, see, it's 641 as the dex number is, and of course by default that means that I have 641 Master Balls. Yes, see, that was just a personal mistake of mine, but that's really not an issue because in any sense I wanted a Tornadus anyway. And that's about it. As you can see, this method is very efficient and very easy, and you can use it to get any Pokemon that you want. And all of the Pokemon that you'll be getting are legitimate, as you can see by the pentagon that's next to the Pokemon, also known as the hack check. If you're interested in knowing how to get any item that you want, then this video right here will show you exactly how it's done. But if you're looking for something a bit more relaxing, then this video will be exactly what you need. Did you like this video? Go ahead and like and subscribe. And we'll have many more Pokemon videos like this and other battles that will be there to suit your viewing pleasure. Well, see you later.